What is going on, guys? Spywi here, and, well, would you look at that? I'm vlogging again. Well, kind of, not really. I don't even know why I need these. I can hear myself. Now, if you guys are coming here from my previous video, or the video that I just dropped alongside this video, I did a cover of Rainbow by Kacey Musgraves. Pretty sure I butchered that. Anyways, I know that there's a bunch of you guys that want me to either A, post sheet music or sell sheet music again. If you guys didn't know, I tried selling sheet music like once and it didn't work out very well. A lot of you had said to post tutorials, and well, I'm getting to that, but a lot of you have said like, oh, Kuya, why can't you like teach us how to play? And to which I say, why are you calling me Kuya? No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yeah, I don't often do tutorials, mostly because the way that I learn piano and the way that I play piano are very, very backwards from traditional, like, teaching methods, I would say. A lot of it is like repetition, which, yes, of course, is the basis of learning anything. But for me, learning a new song, trying to figure out how a new song sounds, really comes down to finding as many shortcuts as you can. I'm being serious here. What I do is very, very lazy, because I'm gonna list the points here, but number one, I use guitar chords. So, no sheet music, I'm sorry. Number two, I don't play the melody or the bass or any of the harmonies properly. Lately, everything that I've been doing is specifically karaoke based or instrumental based, or I'm playing with the intention that someone else is going to be singing alongside my videos. So that's point number one, I only use guitar chords. Number two, I don't play note for note, I literally just play the backing track. And then number three, I would say I generally don't follow the normal song structure, or if I do, I take liberties. So say for instance, you hear the song Here Comes a Thought from Steven Universe. My thought process is I can't reproduce drums in like a piano song, so how do I make it different? And so for me, I kind of just, I don't know, I just decided to make it more melodic, more piano based, more like a lullaby, if that makes sense. So I don't stick to a normal, like, the normal song structure, and if I do it with a specific purpose that, hey, someone wants to sing this song exactly like the artist did, which in this case, I took liberties from both ends, just to make people happy. So anyways, that's a lot of the techno mumbo jumbo out of the way, so let's jump into how I learned this song and how I was able to record it and edit it and mix it in under an hour. Technically, as of recording this video, I have not done that yet, but you know, you've probably seen the video already, so yeah. So for starters, if you guys have been following any productivity or studying or note-taking YouTuber, recently they started reusing this one app called Notion, which is a combination of like a note-taking app, a markdown app, just like a lot of different things that you can do at once. And I started using it specifically for creating templates, specifically for taking notes on the songs, and for me, just having an offline storage of whatever songs I want. So I'll give you an example up on the screen of what my Notion page looks like for this song. As you can see, I have my description, well, a version of the description for the YouTube video. I have the tags, and I also have pages which link to the lyrics and the chords. Now then, what I do for music, and like what you've probably seen in 99% of my covers, is I have my iPad stored, like, you know, on the piano bench or like in front of me or near me, and I read the chords off of that. That's it. 99% of the time, there's like no sheet music whatsoever, and if there is, it's not like full 4-part harmony type sheet music. It's literally just the melody line and the chords above that. So yeah, I'm not professional, go figure. So what I did for the learning process is I have Notion open on one side and I have YouTube open on the other side, and I do this weird thing where I have my headphones in connected to the piano so I can hear myself, and occasionally I will open up one ear like this and I will have YouTube playing the song so I can play alongside it. Now, if I'm recording at nighttime, I usually have an earphone in, which is the case here, because if you listen to the raw audio, all you'll hear is this. Yeah, not very exciting, right? But that's the magic of YouTube. All right, so let's break down my learning process step by step. So step one is I set up my iPad in front of me, I listen to the song, and I try to play the guitar chords as accurately as I can. Now, you'll notice that I'm focusing more on the chords and not the melody. This is specifically for my purpose only because the chords are the basis of the song. You can play the melody all you want, but if the chords sound wonky, then you're just gonna have a bad time. So what I did is I went on ultimateguitar.com, I found the most accurate chords that I could find, and I just copy-pasted them to my iPad. Next up is I sat down at my piano, I just played the YouTube video, and I started just playing the chords, like very, very simple chords. These are very, very, like, basic level piano skills at this point. It's literally just play, 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 and that's it. I'm not trying to find like a song structure, I'm not trying to find like a melody or anything. I'm just making sure that my chords are correct. To focus more on my left hand because that's going to be playing a lot of the bass notes. So what I do is I'm literally playing octaves. That is, I'm playing one note, and then I'm playing another note, which is the same note, but just higher up on the scale. So if I'm playing an E flat, my other finger is also playing an E flat. Now, this sounds complicated and it sounds weird, but it's literally just playing the same note with one hand, just different. So combining the left hand playing octaves with the right hand playing some chord, generally my style, and everything else in between is just notes that are in the scale. Now, for those of you who have no clue what I'm talking about, I don't expect you to know what I'm talking about. Basics of basics is what I'm trying to say, is I'm using basic piano skills that are drilled into you at pretty much any piano lesson, so scales, chords, octaves, just learning where to place them, learning like what sounds good, and that's really all I do is I figure out what sounds good, and then I play that. So, doing that like many different times, many like trial and error, like maybe I miss a chord here, oh maybe this doesn't sound good, maybe I'm editing on the fly, maybe I'm just like, trying something different, trying something that might sound good, might not sound good, who knows, and in the end, like, you end up with something like this. So, what have you learned? First of all, I'm not the best pianist. Second of all, I have no clue how to speak in music terminology. And I don't know what number I'm on right now, but I take shortcuts. I take liberties where I can, and I do things purely because I think they sound good. And that's, I don't consider this really a tutorial. I don't really consider this like, the end all be all of like my music style, because that's one of the beauties of my music style is I'm not sticking to one thing. Like I can be very note heavy with certain songs, like for instance one of my covers of the SpongeBob musical, or say like a Dear Evan Hansen cover, where a lot of it is based off of the backing track and having it sound really flowy and free, or for instance a more poppy song, something faster, something that needs to have that driving force, or maybe it could be something that is purely like acoustic setting where it's just chords, it's just something simple. And that's what I love about my piano style that I've developed from just trial error, playing piano at parties and listening to people sing. I hope you guys took something away from this. I hope you guys learned something. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe you guys hate me, maybe you guys like me, maybe you guys don't, maybe maybe you guys are unsubscribing from me right at this moment, and I don't blame you. So whether this video gets 5 views or 1,000 views or what have you, I want to thank you guys so much for listening in. Thank you for listening to me ramble. Thank you for just, being here, being a part of this journey. And I don't know, I'm just extremely thankful that you guys are along for the ride. So anyways, thank you for listening to me ramble. With that being said, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. God bless, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.